changing your life one story at a time. This is the Chicken Soup for the Soul podcast with Editor-in-Chief Amy Newmark.
Hey, it's Amy Newmark with your daily dose of Chicken Soup for the Soul inspiration to make you simply happy. It's Thoughtful Thursday, and with Mother's Day around the corner, I want to talk about the amazing support and forgiveness that mothers show us no matter what we've done. This was a big theme in our latest book, Chicken Soup for the Soul, Best Mom Ever, because it is special. That feeling that your mother is your safe harbor, the one who will keep on loving you and accepting you no matter what. The first story is quite a dramatic example of unconditional love. Tina Wagner Mattern tells us that she was a very sad little girl. Her parents were divorced, and her father had custody of her. But his new wife didn't like having Tina around. And her mother couldn't handle taking her back. So Tina's father gave her up to a couple who were looking to adopt. What this couple got was an emotionally scarred little girl who didn't want to be with them, but was not welcome anywhere else. She also didn't trust women at all, after being let down by her stepmother and her mother. So she was particularly hard on her new adoptive mother. But her new mom dove right in, nursing her back to physical health, because in addition to her emotional problems, she had come to them malnourished and sick, and also nursing her back to emotional health, which was a much more difficult process. Tina's new mom sat by her bed at night, treating Tina's constant respiratory infections. She changed her sheets as many times per night as Tina wet them, never complaining. She would always say, "It's okay, sweetheart, it's not your fault." Tina never thanked her. She just kept acting out, testing her new mother's love. Every time she disobeyed her mother, she would say to her, "You can't tell me what to do. You're not my real mother." Years later, Tina's mom confessed those words had been like a knife in her heart. But she went on loving Tina anyway. Tina says, "I look back on those early days and shake my head at the endless loving patience my mother showed me. No matter how many times I hurt her feelings by refusing the affection she was so hungry to give, she never gave up. Night after night, she tucked me in and then sat beside me, stroking my head. 'I love you, Tina,' she told me over and over. 'Other parents have to settle for whatever children are born to them, but I chose you, and I'm going to keep on loving you no matter what.' And then one day, Tina finally believed her. Her mom had broken through that angry, scared shell. And that's why Tina wrote about her mom, her fortitude, her never giving up, for our book about being the best mom ever. Galen Pearl wrote a great story for the book as well. She is a mother, and now a grandmother, thanks to her teenage daughter getting pregnant. Galen opens her story with her 18-year-old daughter, a new college student, confessing that she is pregnant. She will not marry the father, although he will still be around, so she will be a single mother and she needs her mom's help. Galen watches her daughter confront her new reality as her baby bump grows. She can't do the same things as her other teenage friends, and she faces a very different future. The plans and dreams she had just months before are no longer feasible. She is no longer the popular, carefree, spontaneous center of her social circle. She faces the judgment of friends and even some family members, but Galen, her mom, supports her. Galen watches as her daughter grows up quickly, and she is impressed. And interestingly, her daughter accelerates right through that phase when your mom knows nothing. You know how kids don't seem to accept that your advice is worth anything until they're in their 20s? Galen's daughter gets there sooner because she's about to become a mom herself. Their relationship strengthens. Galen's grandson is born. She watches her 5'2" little girl push out a big, slippery, healthy baby. Galen helps her with her new baby, and then continues to help her as she finishes community college and gets a job. And then a few years after that, Galen's daughter finds the right man, one who loves her child as much as he loves her, and she gets married. It didn't all happen in the order that a mother dreams about, but it all works out in the end. And by showing her daughter that unconditional love and acceptance, Galen stays close to her. Galen says, "What I initially saw as a tragic event in our lives has become our greatest blessing." I'd venture to say that one of the reasons is that Galen did what moms do. She remained supportive and accepting, and by doing so, her daughter ended up doing all the right and responsible things too. Thanks for listening to the Chicken Soup for the Soul podcast today. Come back tomorrow for Friend Friday. We're going to talk to Wendy Walker, one of our Chicken Soup for the Soul authors, and a best-selling novelist who recently made a movie deal for her latest book. And if you want to read some more great stories about mothers and grandmothers and parenting as we head toward Mother's Day, please visit our website, chickensoup.com, and scroll down to the bottom of the page to click on free newsletters. You can sign up there to receive a free Chicken Soup for the Soul story delivered to your email inbox every single day.